Hey guys, Plus T6 here, and this is going to be day one of Flames of War Project Canadian. Sorry, and right now I'm just going to show you everything that I have that it has been shipped to me already. I do have some more stuff coming. I have the dice, some more units and stuff like that. But what I have here, you've seen unboxings of, is the machine guns, Wasp carriers, 4 25-pounders, and the rifle company. And first I'm going to be doing, so I can at least get a start on this, is the rifle company. So I'm just going to put these other things out of the way. And I'm going to, let's put this out of the way for now too. Just get everything I need ready. Sorry if the camera falls. But put this over there. Don't need this. These. This. All of that. And I like to work on the cork board, so we'll do this. So since, like you know, hopefully I'm doing the spackle technique. I'm using Drydex spackle. I'm not sure how much this is. I'm pretty sure this goes from somewhere around like $4 or $5 maybe. I'm not sure exactly. But this goes on pink and dries white, so you know when it's dry, which is really nice. So if I open it up here, it's in there like that. Probably mix this around because this has been open a little bit, I think. So I'm just gonna have to mix it around a little bit before I start. So this is a little more white than it should be, I think, because it's a little older, but it's gonna be fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you, or I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna get some stuff done and set up, or yeah, done. All I'm using is the spackle. I have some clippers, I have a file, some X-Acto blades. I have zip kicker just in case, and let me open this up. I am using Gorilla Glue, and that's to hold the guys down on the base even more. So, yeah, this is day one, and so far on day one, we're gonna start the rifle company box set. So, stay tuned, guys. I'll be back probably in between when I do a bunch of them, and then talk to you later. Bye. Alright guys, so just a little update on day one of Flames of War Project Canadians. As you see here, I'm just looking at the rifle box in front of me because obviously that's what I'm working on right now. And I can just look at the pictures and stuff like that to help me along with building these guys. So what I have fully spackled down and based for now is in the back there, you see I have 3 sniper rifle teams. In front of that, I have my CSM Stan Hollis VC. In front of them, in front of that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 command teams. In front of that, we have my 3 PAT teams. And then we have 6 rifle bases, so that's 1 rifle platoon. So I still have 2 rifle platoons and 3 light mortar teams to fully build. So I'm hoping I can get most of that finished today. It's 2 o'clock now, 2:08. Nothing else came in the mail. So my goal is to get this fully based today. Yeah, at least for spackle, because then I'm thinking of maybe adding a little gravel to it in little patches, but I'm not sure yet exactly. But at least just get everything spackled from the rifle company. So, yeah. Actually, while I'm on here, let's get some. We'll do this like part of a mini tutorial, I guess. So, a lot of people have had this video before, and I'm just gonna do my little take on it. First, what you do is you're gonna take your base. You should just place it to the side. Then, out of the units or the infantry, you want to pick out 5 for the British, 5 of the little guys, and you usually want to pick ones that look different. So I have that guy laying down, that guy running, a guy kneeling down shooting, and then we'll go and we're gonna put a light machine gun, I guess, whatever those are, on the base too, because I think you're supposed to put those on. So that's what I've been doing. Also adds a little diversity. I'm going to tell you what to do now just so I don't waste a lot of time. But what you're going to do next is, see there's a little flash and stuff. If there's a little flash and stuff on the bottom, I do it on all of them just to make sure. As I take my little file and just run it along the base. I don't want to do it over the models, so we'll move this over. And just run that along bottom of the base a little bit, just to flatten it out. So you're going to do it to all of them, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so after you have the 5 guys, the bottom of their base is just filed down. Also, besides for the fact that it gets some of the flash off, it'll also thin down the metal things a very little bit, because it's not like super sanding it, but it helps it down, thin it a little bit, so that you kind of get it's less of that circle metal base there. And then what you want to do is you want to take your spackle, which I just took some out of here, a little more there, and then take your base. Now your fingers are going to get dirty. I was trying to look for gloves. I couldn't find any, so it doesn't really matter. You're just going to put this over the base. If you want to be a little more careful with this, you can. I'm not too concerned, because we'll clean the base off after. So after you get it around, you can like move it around, flatten it a little more, do whatever you want with the actual design that it'll dry like. I like to put streaks and stuff in it, because some of it's going to get covered by grass. So now, you can see it has stuff on the edges. You're going to take by one or by half of it, and you're going to run your finger along diagonally to clean the edge and get all the excess spackle off of that. And do the same thing, you're going to come around the side. If there's a little bit, you just don't want like the big chunks. In between these, I'll put the thing down, just wipe my fingers off on I'm using an old little towel rag thing. But then you just pick it up again, and the same thing. I'm also wiping some of the excess off onto the cork board that I have underneath me. Or underneath where I'm working on. So I'm going to do it like that. So you still have that little layer. Depending on how thick you want this. That's all a personal opinion. I don't like it too thick, because then I think it looks like they're on like hills, and I don't really want that, or mounds. Excuse me. Okay, so then set this up, zoom in there. I have the spackle on there. So this is the side so I have room to work. And then what we're going to do is I'm using Gorilla Glue. Take the top off of that. You're going to kind of, well, I should have done this before, but kind of see where you want the guys to be standing. And I think we'll just do, I usually put the glue, a very little bit of glue, so just a tiny bit on the bottom, just to add a little extra support. And then just put it on the base, press it down a little bit, so the base gets embedded into the spackle. Again, sorry, off camera, but a little bit of glue, and then wherever you want them. Oh, sorry, it's off camera. Just a little bit of glue, like a little dot, and just rub it around. I have seen some people do it without the glue. You can do it without it. I like to use it because it will add a little more support to the guys on the base. But it's really all personal preference. On the outside, so do that. And to put the last guy on. And there we go. So make sure you just cover up our glue. And then zoom in. There we go. We have a very easy base, spackled. And some people will leave the edges a little dirty, kind of like how I cleaned them up. But some people will leave like stuff hanging over and like that. There will be, if you notice, a couple on mine like that because you can't keep it perfectly clean. But for the most part, I run the finger along the edge at least a couple times just to get the excess off that are very thick layers. But if there's a little bit, it's not that big of a deal. You won't really notice it. So that's how you do that. And that's all for project, or that's all for now, guys. I'll probably do recording later when I finish working, even if I'm not finished on the full rifle company. But you guys will see me one more time after this for day one, and talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching that little tutorial. Hopefully it helps you guys. See you in a little bit. Okay, guys, so after day one of Flames of War Project Canadians, excuse me, the rifle company is fully spackled down. Sorry. Okay, so the entire rifle company has been glued and spackled down onto their bases. I've been working on this probably since like before 12. So even if I said 11:30, it's now 4:10. And I did take breaks in between. So probably just to do all this, it probably took me about, I'd say 11, 12, 11:30, 12, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4.5, probably about 3 hours to do all this. So it wasn't too bad. Probably the most time-consuming part is just filing down the bottom of them, just to fix them up a little bit. So I really enjoyed doing all this. So I'm hoping that it'll be fun to do the other stuff. But this is all I'm going to do for day 1 of the Flames of War Project Canadians, and that was to spackle the entire rifle company. So, hopefully, for day 2, tomorrow, we'll see, depending on what, if anything, comes in, and what I really do, because I might be going, well, I'm probably going to my game store. I'm not sure if I'm going to build stuff there or what. But now, as you can see, a lot of these things have dried. Again, it's hard to tell the difference between the white and the pink, because usually it's supposed to be a lot brighter. But from I guess how old this is, and it was open a little bit, so it's hard to really tell. But I'm gonna leave this pretty much overnight or until later tonight, and then I'm gonna put it away. And yeah, there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this for day 1. My goal is to get everything that I ordered or whatever spackled and stuff before I begin painting. So I want to get everything spackled to its base and glued, and then I'm going to prime it, and then we'll start painting. So there you go, guys. The only thing I may do, but after this, is I may put sand on a little bit of like little patches of their bases, and that'll be done in gray to make it look like there's some rocks and stuff. But I'm not sure yet. But yeah, there you go, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, just to recap, we have 3. Let me just put my arm in a bunch of the dried spackle. Yeah, the one thing, this is a little messy, so make sure you wear clothes that you don't really need. But I do wear these sweatpants a lot, so I'm gonna have to wash them. But again, 3 sniper teams. The I don't remember what it's called, the Hollis team or whatever. 5 command teams. Those 3 are Piat teams. In front of them, we have the 3 light mortars, and then we have the 18 rifle bases. So I did mix it up a little bit. I threw some random machine guns on different things. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to do that, so whatever. It adds to the fluff, I guess. But there you have it, guys. This is what you get in the rifle company. It's nice, a lot of stuff. It's a great way to start an army if you're doing a rifle thing. Yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in donating to the channel or helping out at all, or interested in a commission, feel free to PM me. Commissions might be a little slow right now because of this, and I can do probably solo miniatures, but not like little armies like this, like starter sets, for at least for Flames of War, because it takes a lot more effort than I can do starter sets for War Machine Hordes and stuff. That's a little easier, but preferably solo miniatures right now. And yeah, if you're interested, PM me. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, guys, just wanted to throw this clip in at the end. On some of the bases, not all of them, threw some sand on there. Just regular Elmer's school glue. And sand, having that bag. Some have just little patches, some have big patches. But grass is going to be put over some of it. Like, that entire thing isn't going to have that huge thing of sand in the middle. But for this, that sand will be there. I don't know, but most likely be painted up like grayish, like rocks. And yeah, spread it out a little bit among different things. I do have to dump some of them off so they won't be as dense, but yeah, and just clean up the edges a little more. And there you go, guys. Just wanted to throw it in and show you that I did also do that on day 1 of Flames War Project Canadians. See you on day 2.